The true hero is one who conquers his own anger and hatred. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So what are we looking at today with these crazy cryptocurrency markets? Looks like altcoins are sliding backwards a little bit, dragging Bitcoin with it just a tiny bit, not too bad. I think I noticed the BTC dominance was up a whole point because of it, so that's always a big plus right there. Still holding on to that $200 billion market cap. So as far as I'm being able to tell, it's nothing really to be stressing about. It's just, you know, when you get those big pump ups, there's going to be some retracement. We're going to get some slide back. So today might be one of those days of red. Let's just hope we don't get it too bad. I'd like to see the cryptocurrency space continuing to go upwards. It seems like, you know, people were starting to really build that positive momentum as we were, you know, making some gains. Finally, it seemed like we've been sliding backwards for a real long time. Not that we're looking at anything over $7,000 or anything like that yet. But it's Monday, you know, got those Monday blues a little bit going on. But hey, no big deal. We're going to go out there. We're going to do what we got to do today. We're going to make the most of it. We know that the way action only happens is through change. So guess what else I got going on today? I got Samantha back here today in the chat.
Good morning, everyone.
So I appreciate everybody that popped out this weekend and came and checked out our live streams. You know, we've been going hard at it here every single day. We haven't missed a day yet. Saturday, we were supposed to have Sarah from Altcoin Buzz Ladies. Unfortunately, she was having technical difficulties or something was messed up with the internet, and she wasn't capable of making it. So we went ahead. We did a weekend review with me and Samantha. I thought that was a pretty good episode right there. Yesterday, we had James from the Crypto Type on here. We talked about EOS. We talked a little bit about storage. We talked about some of the dApps. We talked about, like, oh, we're still Bitcoin guys, but he's, you know, he's looking at EOS as a good opportunity to not only be able to make some money, but, you know, get on the, you know, the horizon of cryptocurrency and what's coming down the pipeline that we're all kind of looking at and wanting to keep our eye to. He wants to be right out there, as Adam Meister's saying, stay in motion. So that's all he's doing over there. So you can check out those videos. I plugged them down below. I got them out there on Steam It. I even went ahead and I added them to Tribe. I'm signed up over there. I got links down there below if you guys want to go over there and get signed up. I think I made over 1,000 coins yesterday, Samantha, on just my 2 posts. So not that they got any value yet. It's just, it's a pretty big number, and it puts a smile on my face to think that I'm actually earning a little bit of something for content creating. First mover advantage is always a big plus. So if you go on over there, you start signing up now, they're still real new. I don't think I've seen anybody really with over 100 followers.
There was that one person that said they had like 500, and it was like, whoa.
Like I said, as I continue to post over there, I'll talk about it a little bit with you guys so you guys can see what I'm seeing, what I'm thinking, what I got going on, how it's working. Because, you know, I post content every day. I know that not everybody's capable of producing content every day. It's hard. Trust me. It's not easy. I rack my brain sometimes to have it happen. Today, I think I even woke up a little bit late today.
We woke up an hour late.
An hour late. So, yeah, I had to really get at that Crypto Crunch cereal and get that stuff in me so I could figure out what was going on as I got out here and tried to talk about the news with you guys. But I guess that's enough about what I've got going on this morning. Samantha, would you mind pulling up one of those wonderful screen shares so we can take a look at that controversial, love to hate them, coin market cap? Thank you, Samantha. Would you mind refreshing that for me? Oh, I appreciate that. Let's see. What do we got going on here? $217 billion for our market cap. Gotta love it. I love it. The fact that we're still holding over these support lines, even though we can be looking at 5% red on Ethereum and 2% red on Bitcoin right there. Haven't picked up any new cryptocurrency yet. So, I mean, oh, you might not get that 2,000 here this week. You were saying midweek this week last, I remember, right, Samantha?
Yeah, I know.
But you never know. It's a Monday. Maybe they'll be flopping them all on there at the end of the day. I mean, we are all in different time zones. We got that BTC dominance coming in at 52.4%. Like I said, that's up a little bit more than 1% on yesterday. Let's see. We got XRapid coming in at 51 cents. That's still some nice gains considering that we've seen it below 30 cents. 10% slide backwards. I mean, you can't expect it not to come backwards a little bit after over 100% return in the last like 2 weeks. I think it's been for sure. Let's see. What do we got? Bitcoin Cash, $466. That's backwards about 6.1%. As you can see, these numbers are more than that 5% standard day trading. We got EOS sliding backwards from that $6 spot, coming in at $5.64, but well over Samantha's $5.50. I think I should probably buy you some EOS. You seem to be pretty good at calling this price stuff out. All right, that's down $6.74. You can make me some money. Stellar's coming in at 25 cents, so a nice round quarter. And that's down 10.8%. Ouch, that's hurting a little bit. Let's see, we got Litecoin. Oh, they dropped below $60. Bummer. $57.49. That's down almost 8% there. And I guess let's go down here and see what we got going on with Steam. I can't wait to be adding some more of these social media platform coins here to be able to be looking at and see what kind of value we're making with them. Well, I mean, that's why we look at the Steam, right?
Yeah.
85 cents, down 5%. I mean, I definitely would. Well, I don't know. I've been appreciate making it. I love that you guys come over there and upvote my posts. And, you know, it seems like if I get close to that $1, I'm getting almost a full Steam a day. That's a nice way to be able to start racking it up. I mean, it's always so complicated with cryptocurrency. It's like I would like it to work, and at the same time, I'd like it to stay down because the longer it's cheaper, the more I can always get. All right. Oh, not Z. Steam. Back. $1. And let's see, what do we got going on here with this? 99 cents. So, hey, telling us that altcoins are right on the money right now. I wouldn't go pick any up. I wouldn't be dumping any.
Not financial advice.
Not financial advice, right? All right. As I have to keep doing every single day, got to plug this tally account. It's getting closer and closer. Starting to come down to the wire here a little bit. We're looking for you guys to help fund us to be able to get out there and spread the word of Bitcoin. I mean, it's you helping to do your part a little bit. I mean, if you guys, you know, toss $3, $4 at this, you know, you guys are helping to spread the word of Bitcoin, because otherwise, you know, the word of Bitcoin does not get spread by itself. There is no marketing department. We all know this. So when you're giving us a couple dollars, you know, you're helping us print off those flyers. You're going to help us purchase our tickets in order to get into the event, so we're just not crazy people standing outside the front gate handing out flyers. And you're going to help pay for some of the gas. We're also going to put in on this. We're going to, you know, pay for our own food. We're going to pay for our own motel room. We're going to be paying for some of our own gas here. I mean, it's getting closer and closer. $600. I mean, we're at 380. We're right there at 63.5%. I mean, hopefully the price of Bitcoin will jump up here between now and then, and it'll lessen the amount of, you know, financial revenue we need to make this happen. But we are looking at pretty much a month and a couple of days. But we definitely would like to see this happen a couple of days early. Samantha is always concerned and fearing worst case scenarios, and she thinks that Vistaprint is going to mess up our flyers and we're going to have to send them back. Soon she'll be talking me into purchasing them. I just think I wanted to see all of the money together here at once to make sure that it was going to happen in full. So thank you guys for everything you guys have donated here. QR code. So let me go ahead and let me stop this screen share. Let me go ahead and pull out the screen so you can see what we're doing. And let's pull up the chat, see what we're looking at. Morning, you guys. Thanks for coming out here today. Thanks for talking crypto real early on a Monday morning. I know we gotta get the crust out the eye and get the coffee in us before we figure out what's going on. So what do we got going on, Samantha? Is there anybody in the chat today, or am I out here doing that thing I tend to do where I rant and rave about magical internet money?
That scared the crap out of me.
Turkeys are puffing up at each other. Hey, you guys, knock it off. We're trying to do a show over here. Cryptocurrency.
Gene Baker is here.
Nice. Thanks for joining us this morning, Gene.
Giles Willis.
Oh, nice.
He says, finally caught you guys. Yay.
Awesome.
John.
I'm glad you could make it out here for the live stream. I love it when people come have a cup of coffee with me and we can sit around and we can chit-chat crypto before, you know, we all go off and punch those 9 to 5 clocks trying to make that money. Remember, you guys, the easiest thing to do is fiats for bills, cryptos for savings, right?
Oh, John's here. And Paul Rouleau's here.
Paul Rouleau, my man. Nice. All right. So like I said, I woke up a little bit late this morning. I got a couple news stories I, of course, read through. I didn't get to sit there and read all the news articles and cherry pick out the best. I kind of just had to take the first three that I had come across and read. Well, we got Bitmain. I guess let's talk about mining. Mining is always easy to go off on the tangents and talk about a little bit. So let's do this one first. We got Bitmain out there. They're looking to release their new 7 nanometer BTC mining chip. They're talking about energy efficient. I think they were talking about 42 joules per terawatt in the new miner. Mining, right? Super complicated issues here. I mean, the backbone when it comes to cryptocurrency, a lot of people have started spreading off and going towards, you know, how we're looking at block propagators on EOS. We're looking at staking is what they want to bring to Ethereum. A lot of people say proof of work is pretty much the only real way to have decentralization when it comes to these cryptocurrencies. But then we're looking at, you know, proof of work is consuming massive amounts of electricity. So then you hear the downside from the environmentalists saying that, you know, in 2050, you know, it's going to consume all the power in the world. Then we also hear when you get into the cryptocurrency space a little further and you got people that are somewhat more educated, they start talking about the centralization that happens behind it between, you know, oh, I forget his name. The guy that owns Bitmain and the mining pools. And
oh, crap.
Yeah, and he's almost up to 50%, but the number is always fluctuating. I don't necessarily believe in that one. I do believe that cryptocurrency for Bitcoin is decentralized. I believe that, you know, he may own Bitmain and he may own the slush pool. I mean, there's a lot of other people involved in it. You know, I mean, it is complicated because they still have all of their miners on Bitcoin Cash. You know, what happens if they flip them over? I don't know. New mining products are always a big plus. Making better chips for better energy efficiency is always a big plus. You know, Bitcoin mining, very complicated to think that you're going to get in it and be profitable right now in any way. I mean, you might as well just click on a faucet a few times a day. It seems like you'll get more Satoshis. GPU mining's not going to do you any good. We've seen with Bitcoin Gold that coins that come out and do it are easily susceptible to a 51% attack. Damn, turkeys, back it up. Back it up. They really want to end the show today. So, I mean, if you guys got any questions or thoughts about when it comes to mining, I know it's a complicated subject and it's not like a simple, easy answer. And I guess that's one of the reasons I feel that when it comes to currency, we want a decentralized platform. I mean, the only way to really achieve that is through proof of work. I believe that Bitcoin is doing the best job that it can to achieve this through decentralized fashion, so that transactions can't be censored, blocked. You know, you can give money to whoever you want, and you can receive money from whoever you want. With that one being said, we're going to go into the next news topic, which is that the United Nations Children Fund is going to be accepting crypto. Big plus. I mean, now we're not just seeing, you know, the not so pleasant people out there. You know what I mean? Because usually you see things like, what WikiLeaks, they got their bank shut down, right? So, you know, the alternative was to turn towards cryptocurrency. You know, people were talking about Alex Jones.
Dude,
just push the turkeys out of the way. I mean, who's bigger here, you or them?
I don't know, they're pretty freaking big.
All right. So
now they're going towards you.
That's fine. They're not going to push me over. We're talking crypto here. All right. So what are we looking at here? We're looking at, you know, they'll shut down your bank account. PayPal will shut you down. I think I heard Adam Meiser talking about this last night. He was calling it the PayPal test. If they shut down your PayPal account, is your financial business plan ruined? You know, you want to be able to accept cryptocurrencies. You know, that's why we're looking at this stuff. So, you know, even if you're like some jihadist, you know, you can still accept cryptocurrency, just as we're looking at the United Nations Children Fund being able to accept cryptocurrency. So both ends of the spectrum are able to accept this without it being censored. These are big pluses. You know, these are the big things that we're talking about in cryptocurrency, so that you can support things that may not be politically correct. Like if you were, you know, it's horrible to always use the bad ones, but it's the bad ones that prove the point. Like if you were into, you know, anti-Semites or KKK or, you know, anti-women or, you know, all of those groups, you don't usually fund them. You know, it's not easy. You know, they're not able to go out and get a bank account and say, hey, we want to raise money so that we can go around and
do horrible things.
Yeah, promote terror amongst the population. So it's good to see somebody positive getting in on this and accepting cryptocurrency. It goes to show other, you know, good influences that they can accept cryptocurrency. They're just saying that this was a new opportunity for them to be able to, you know, receive donations. And pretty much that's what a lot of these charitable organizations are out there doing. They just want to, you know, however you can help get them the funds to be able to perform their actions, which is just, you know, a majority of these organizations are out there trying to help, you know, the people, the masses, society, the the people in poverty who aren't capable of getting the medical and, you know, nutritional needs that they need. You are right. These guys are like
the one's pushing the other one.
I think it's turkey fighting day or something.
He's just like, "What's up, bro? Go this way."
What do you think, Samantha? Do you have any thoughts about, you know, cryptocurrency addresses and being able to receive funds and donations for anything? You know, the whole, you know, uncensorable money, you know, where you know, the U.S. government can't just call up your bank and be like, hey, freeze that guy's Bank of America account. We don't really like what he's doing because he's on the internet and you guys are giving him money to talk bad about women.
Yes and no. I mean, like everything else, but no.
Yes, exactly. I mean, and also that they, like, just like I said, hates women. You know, you're like, oh man, I definitely don't want to support this person. Well, that's the thing. You don't have to, but other people are going to, and it's the fact that you don't get to choose what other people think and what other people feel and what other people support. You only are in, you know, in control of yourself. And that's part of what another thing cryptocurrency does is it allows, not only does it give you monetary sovereignty, but with the monetary sovereignty, it gives you power to be able to be your own individual and support your own independent thoughts. You don't have to follow the masses. You don't have to feel like it's politically correct to vote this way or support this way. You know, you start to get out there and be able to do and function the way that you feel is proper.
Okay, fine. JT Irby is here.
Buddy, nice. I'm glad you can make it out here this morning.
James Benhart is here. And up in the beginning, so I'm assuming this is when we were talking about EDC, but I didn't actually see it. Giles had asked a question saying, ever considered going to one of the regional burns? There are 3 I know of in Florida and 2 in Georgia. So like Burning Man-y, like burns?
You know, I've heard of them. I am just starting to expand on this ideal of getting out there and passing out the BTC flyers. I started, 90 days ago with this concept because that was the furthest they would let me send a tally fund out. I really, to be honest, I didn't think that I was going to be able to pull the funds together through the tally in order to make it happen. Funding for this channel has never been, you know, a large amount. I mean, there have been some very nice donations and I appreciate those very much. They have helped to get this microphone and this laptop that we're using. They've also
the camera way back when that needs to be done again, I guess.
So I mean, it has done some great things for the show over the last 2 years, but I mean, to be able to say I need $1 a month by this date, you know, it's kind of stretching it for what I receive here in this channel. So that's why I set it out for so long. I do think that we're going to be making it. It does seem like you guys want to see this happen. I just have my fingers crossed that this brings about a situation where on the post side of this, and I have evidence of it happening, that it sparks a little talk. You know, people are out there talking about, hey, look, there's this YouTuber out there who's, you know, handing out flyers and has this great video and, you know, look at them at these music festivals. So if this one goes well, and if it creates a little buzz, we'll continue to try to do this stuff. Right.
At least every once. I mean, you know, like.
Yes, I mean, we had talked about maybe trying to do Ultra next, but that would be March of next year. Miami. So I mean, it would be what, in December we would go and probably put up the tally fund, but we would have to be looking for more.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that one's 3 days. We'd probably want to see how we did on flyers because we might want to go more flyers. That one's even further away, and we definitely would have to do a 2-night motel stay while we were down there. So, I mean, it's all in the works. It's all going down the pipeline. I mean, comment, let me know what you guys are thinking. I mean, to be honest, I'm not a great fundraiser. I am not one I hate begging for money. But I mean, the best way you can show appreciation and that you like this is pretty much to donate to the Tally Fund. Hey, knock it off, you guys. Is to donate to the Tally Fund, because that'll get this first one off. And then once this first one gets off, then we'll continue along and try to see if we can do some other ones. I mean, I'm looking to try to see if I can't bring you a bunch of good video and photo, create some buzz, and maybe help support the channel during the process. But if you go to Twitter, you can see the flyers. I think those are a great idea. And I'm also going... There's no name on them. I'm not putting Bitcoin and coffee or anything like that. I'm keeping it completely anonymous so that it is pretty much only for the word of Bitcoin as Satoshi would want it. Turkeys are fighting today, apparently.
Yeah, they are. They need some kibble.
All
right.
All right.
On with your next one.
On with the next one. Nothing in the chat?
Not really.
All right. Let's see. What do I got here? I got XDEX, the Brazilian's biggest brokerage. I mean, we've already seen some news like this. We've seen that Jamaica's stock exchange. They went ahead and adopted some crypto. We're looking at the BOC coming out of the New York NASDAQ. We're looking at Fidelity. They're wanting to have their own crypto exchange now. And here we are looking at Brazil with the biggest brokerage. They're going to want to do a BTC, ETH trading. They pretty much said that they felt obligated to make this. They were saying that only like 600,000 people, know about stocks and trading and stuff. And then they were saying 3 million people in their country know about Bitcoin and Bitcoin trading. I mean, it's getting to be very undeniable at this point in time, what Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are going to be when we move into the future. I mean, it is one of those, Bitcoin's here to stay. It's just a matter of, slow and steady. One day you didn't just sit there and have your dial-up computer, and then the next day you're sitting there watching Hulu, streaming at 100 megabytes a second, looking at that 4K 1080p picture. It took time for all of those things. I mean, I still remember when TVs were huge, Take 2 people to carry one. I remember one of our first apartments. I remember the one that was up the stairs. You remember carrying that TV up those stairs? That thing was freaking heavy.
I do. I remember carrying the couch up the stairs too. I was rethinking that halfway up.
So, I mean, the future is going to change. That is undeniable. Cryptocurrency has definitely made its mark and its space out here and left its niche. And, people like it. People love cryptocurrency. Yesterday the crypto type kept saying, going down the rabbit hole. And it is like, once you get into cryptocurrency, once you no matter what your angle, we've talked about it before, lots of angles when it comes to cryptocurrency. No matter what your angle is, once you get in and you find your angle, I mean, you can't get enough of this stuff. I mean, it gets your mind racing with the possibilities for the future. It gets your mind racing with the different avenues of being able to try to create some more generational wealth through holding and trading and business opportunities and future prospects. Where, I mean, I don't know, whenever I think about this world out here, this physical world, and the ideals of making money, it's always like there's always something beating me down or holding me back. Like, I mean, got to get permits and insurances and fill out all this paperwork and you need money down, and pretty much what other space can you walk into with nothing but a couple $100. I mean, you can go out and get a computer for $200 if you really needed to, or a real good, or a smartphone for $200, and that can get you going in the cryptocurrency space. You could go out there and just simply start posting articles and creating another way to make a passive income through, cryptocurrency news, blogging, information posting on Medium and all of the other social platforms that are paying. Ooh, that light is.
Yeah, it's
I know we're getting to be that time of year because yesterday when I set up out there in the yard where we normally do, the light was shining through the trees. That's why we had to bring it back over here in the last minute. We're going to have to find some new spots in the yard because the lights are coming through at just the right spot to hit you in the face.
Yeah, like it's... Oh. One side of you looks very intense.
It's all right. It's just the morning light.
Oh,
feels good.
Alrighty then.
Well, I mean, I'm just glad the temperature's coming down. Look, I even got the mid sleeve on for the morning, right. Afternoon here.
Right, I have pants. Yeah.
So, what else do we got going on this week, Samantha? Are you going to be here every morning?
Yes.
Yeah, you don't have no morning. No morning shifts?
Yeah, Tuesday is like 9 something. So
no, yeah,
I don't have it. Yeah, I don't have an open.
All right, so we'll be here every single day this week, 7:45 in the morning. I don't know. I had thought about maybe taking Wednesday off. I'm not sure about that one. Our Wednesday show is the one that gets the least views. So since we had been going so hard at it and we did Saturday and Sunday, I was thinking about maybe taking Wednesday off. But hey, you never know. I like to get up and do this stuff too. I mean, it's not like I do it for money. So I may just get that wild hair and feel like it. Could be major news too. And then I'd definitely be out here. But just if there's no show on Saturday or Wednesday, you know, don't stress it. Check my Twitter. I've been posting a lot of stuff on Twitter to be able to find these things. I think my thumbnails have been coming along nice. I like that one today with RoboCop. That one was kind of cool.
Wait, they haven't...
Yeah, I posted on Twitter before we get going on this. Yeah, you can't post it to the YouTube until after the live stream is over. But, I mean, the clickbaity titles, I think, have been working, too. We had a couple of videos last week got up to 150 views.
Yeah.
And that's a little, you know, usually we're anywhere between the 50 and 100. So that extra 50 views, I'm pretty sure, came through the clickbait titles on the thumbnail. So that's a big plus there. Like I keep saying, I'm on all kinds of social media platforms. I got all the links for them down there below. I don't post to Lit as often as I should. I'm probably going to pull that one off the list there because I don't know, I'm not super big into photos. I keep just wanting to produce this, you know, cryptocurrency YouTube video and our vlog or whatever you'd like to call it and keep posting that one out there. Free email help desk service, eugeneforest20@gmail.com. Also hit me up on the Twitter. A lot of people have been doing that one to be able to ask me questions. That one seems very easy and convenient, especially if you just got those quick questions. You know, it seems to work out real well. Still dark in Malibu.
Yeah, because it's like 4 hours like Earth.
Well, you know, we're up with the sun around here. Early bird gets the worm. I mean, you got to get that crypto in before you get out the door so that you know what's going on with the day. I love the morning. I mean, as always, the outdoor air and atmosphere always feels the best to me out here at this time. And I got a lot of birds I got to feed. These guys, you know, they want their kibble in the morning.
Maybe that's the problem why the turkeys are...
No, I fed them already. I mean, I didn't feed them any of the dog food, but I fed them the bird seed.
Yeah, our turkeys like dog food.
Yeah, that's their treat. All right, you guys. That's about all the news I got today. Thank you for coming out here. I really do appreciate it. I'll be out here tomorrow at 7:45 with Samantha. So if you got, you know, new people into the cryptocurrency space, if you're looking to wake up and have a cup of coffee and hear a little crypto news and chit chat about it, right here's the place for it. I can't think of a better community that's more interactive. I mean, everybody that's here in the chat is a very nice person. You can ask questions. They'll banter back and forth with you, helping to chit chat or give you answers. You can hit me up on Twitter. I'm easily accessible. You know, it's not like trying to get a hold of Omar Bam or Thomas or Tone Bays. You know, good luck with that one. You're going to be trying for quite a while. You might end up having to pay some money in the end to get their attention.
You might need to know somebody who knows
My
somebody.
time is absolutely free. I just want to help this cryptocurrency space grow. Giving of myself, I feel, is the best way that I can make this happen. So as always, tools, links, and affiliation codes are listed down there below to help you guys figure out these cryptocurrency market. If you're still hung up, like I said, hit me up. I'll help you out. Donational addresses, if you got that extra crypto to help fund the channel, are down below. I'd rather have you give a little bit to that EDC fund so we can get out there and spread the word of Bitcoin. This way we can all go out there and do it together. Most off, though, you guys, keep your BTC safe.
Bye, guys.